Anyways, this is where we'll start the highlight. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm currently live streaming on Twitch. And this is the end of the Game Awards. We're rewatching the FF7 trailer. I'll probably post a video of the first time reaction watch there. Link in description. And yeah, we'll just watch this and do our analysis breakdown thing. You know, go back, pause it, stuff like that. We'll watch it once fully before we go back and start analyzing. So we'll watch one, no pause. The world will be saved, but will you?
I'm feeling every single bullet.
See, I don't remember this. Maybe I was just too hyped. I feel like they added the first, like, minute of this trailer.
Your foe?
Sephiroth.
What am I supposed to do? Their luck runs out, but
this whole Zack storyline sucks.
I'm the only one who gets a pass.
So everyone died but Biggs.
I don't even know who I am.
Cloud's in a soldier uniform, probably the ship.
Fine. And know things I've got no right knowing.
Cloud, it's okay. You saved me before. Now it's
Look at that big
turn.
ball of fluff. I'm so happy Kate Sith is in the game.
I'm just messing with you. That there is our man.
When fate sets us a challenge,
Yo, is that the
we
Don?
must rise to meet it. Are you ready to rumble?
Aerith, is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
Look at Sid. Titan? Dude, they definitely added this first part to the after trailer. Phoenix? Bahamut, baby.
Look at me, Barrett. You think I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
Promise not to tell? When she
This
wakes
alternate
up,
timeline
a
BS is
scary
so
man is
annoying,
gonna kill
though.
her.
See, this is where they started the trailer. Everything up until there is new. So there's Jesse. You got dressed up. Oh, that's why Clareth stands are going crazy. I see why the Clareth stands are going crazy. Square, why are you feeding this Clareth BS agenda, huh? Maybe they're feeding the agenda to kill her. See, and there's Zack and Eris. This has gotta be, this is either gonna be the greatest disappointing fake out of all time, or the greatest reverse fake out of all time. You got Sephiroth's wings falling. Like, this has gotta be the greatest fake out I've ever seen. They want us to believe she's gonna die, and she's not. She's not. I can't say that they're gonna kill her. Now I'm gonna shut up and we'll actually listen and do some more analysis part. Especially this part, because this is all new.
I'm feeling every single bullet.
None of this makes sense. Nothing makes sense. Zack obviously lives in some sort of weird, like, timeline collision or alternate timeline or whatever, unless something comes and saves him here, which I don't know who would. Cloud and Zack, in Zack's whatever universe world he's living in, Cloud is still a sick boy. Zack doesn't die. Cloud's a sick boy. He was sitting back in the chair. Zack was talking to Marlene, and they did a disjustice to Sid.
Their ire manifests once.
And that scene makes it look like he dies. Obviously, how do you get out of that situation? That's how canon should be. He dies here to all the soldiers.
Their ire manifests once more. Do not underestimate this foe.
You got Bugenhagen, Barrett, Nanaki. I wonder if Cloud's down here as well, or if they're going to send these two alone. This is probably the Gi boss down in the caverns.
Your foe?
Sephiroth.
What am I supposed to do? Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't.
Is that like alternate Biggs? Is that supposed to be Biggs? I feel like it sounds like Biggs, but...
What am I supposed to do? Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't.
That's definitely Biggs. Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. So this is alternate timeline. Again, Zack is here. Biggs is still alive.
I'm the only one who
Everyone else died. Whoops. Everyone else died here.
gets a pass.
Barrett, Wedge, Jesse, Tifa, Biggs. They're calling these two dead, which maybe is the helicopter scene where they see them all bagged and boned after the destruction.
Sometimes I don't even know.
Is that Calm? I think that's Calm with the giant clock tower, right? And then the tower. That's got to be Calm.
Sometimes I don't even know.
That's maybe the inside of the ship. Infantry trooper. I'd assume that's the inside of the ship. Cloud's in his soldier getup.
Who I am.
This must be Junon. Midship market. Is he on the ship? Not in his
I
uniform?
forget things everyone else remembers.
This is probably the gold saucer. This might be chocobo racing. Look at all the chocobos. This might be chocobo betting, chocobo racing. Can you put on subtitles? You bought it, you were impressed? You were impressed? The FF7 remake? Was Yuffie holding a sword? Where? You'll have to show us when we get there.
Everyone else remembers just fine. And no
There's
thing.
the haunted hotel. This is... I don't know where this is. This could be Gungaga. And it could be a number of broken down things. This could be where you meet Priscilla. Could be under Junon, potentially.
Things I've got no right knowing.
Cloud, it's okay. You saved me before. Now it's my turn.
You saved me before, now it's my turn. That implies the live stream. I don't know why the live stream would be here, because that's more towards part 3, I would assume. I don't know. You are impressed by the trailer, really? I guess in the trailer, they didn't show too much of the Wombi wacky inflatable snowman. Look at this big ball of fluff. I was so worried Kate Sith wasn't making it in the game.
My turn.
Is it you, or is it the pooch? I'm just messing with you. That there is our man.
That there is our man. Is this... Oh! This must be in the prison. Right, this is when we're gonna get sent up with Esther to Chocobo Race to get out of prison. I was trying to figure out who this guy was.
There is our man.
When fate sets us a challenge, we must
There's
run.
Mr. Speedo Man. Oh, look at how big they made this man. This is a hunko honcho man. And they gave him more like boxer briefs instead of a Speedo. That's a big, burly man. When Cloud was talking to Vincent. No, that's her shuriken, bruh. Are you crazy? I wondered what you were talking about. You can very clearly see that's her pinwheel. A pinwheel shuriken. This is why we don't listen to you. That man makes a horse look small. They should make it so everyone dies. I disagree. As much as I hate all the new stuff they're doing with Zack, I want to see it through to the end and see if I'm really going to hate it or if they said it'll take all 3 games to make sense. We'll see how true that is or not. You never got her. She is optional.
It's a challenge. We must rise to meet it. Are you ready to rumble?
Aerith, is there
Ooh.
anything I can...
That's not what I want.
To rumble?
Are we going to fight him in the battle arena? They added something here, I think. I don't know what it's going to be, but they added something with this Macho Man. If it's hand-to-hand combat, you're toast, Cloud. You better hope that man don't know how to throw a punch.
Aerith, is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
Also, why is Sid... What is going on here? Sid is a very kind of egotistical narcissist about flying his plane until that dream is dead. Why is he just immediately trying to help out Eris? I don't get what they're doing here.
Is there anything I can do for you? I want to help.
Look at Titan. Look at that big burly man. Titan, Phoenix, Bahamut. Is that the Kajata? I don't know what that is. Is that an enemy or a summon? I can't tell. He's being played with the other summons. Maybe that's like Bahamut Zero or Bahamut Neo. I can't tell what this thing is. He should be much older. That was old back in the day.
You think I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
Seems like they're making Dyne a little less psychotic in a like mentally deranged way, and more like a shameful psychotic, which makes a lot more sense.
Promise not to tell?
Look at that. Look at my poor boy back there. Look what they done to him. At least Zack didn't leave him, because when Zack first gets to Midgar, remember in one of the other trailers, he hands Cloud off to Kyrie and says, watch him for a second. So maybe what happens is he finds Eris's address or her home or something, goes back for Cloud, then comes here, talks to Marlene. Maybe Eris is sitting in this bed as well. We can see Eris's background when we actually pause it.
No. When she wakes up, a scary man is gonna kill her.
When she wakes up, a scary man is gonna kill her. So tell me Zack is gonna save Eris, and then I'm just gonna really hate everything they've done?
You think I want Marlene to see what her father's become?
Yeah, that's the other thing I was gonna bring up. Why is she here? How is she here? Why and how is she here? Because the events of, obviously, OG aren't happening with Cloud here. He doesn't help Avalanche. They don't blow up Sector 7. Cloud doesn't have Eris, or Tifa doesn't have Eris run Marlene to safety. Looks like Eris, well, it is. That's the question. How and why is she here in this timeline?
It's not to tell?
I almost wonder, they might, in this alternate timeline, be making her a Cetra. This is all alternate timeline. All the love. We gotta get to bed. Yeah, you big old hater. We'll be seeing you later. I appreciate you coming by and giving your negative 5 cents. Why won't it happen without Cloud? They were doing it because they won't be successful. Part of the reason they needed Cloud was to navigate around Shinra.
When she wakes up, a scary man is gonna kill her.
I won't say that it was fate.
And there's Jessie. I don't know what they're doing with this. This looks like maybe a virtual reality background. We do know Jessie was at the Gold Saucer. Wonder if they just took her image and like VR'd it for performances. There's Barrett, Kate Sith, Red. I don't know why they're all dressed up in cop. Oh, maybe they do. Oh! Chat, I have it figured out. I'm sure other people do. Anyone have a guess as to what this is? Because I think I know exactly what it is. I was so confused. You forgot about the date? Not exactly, but I guess everyone's getting in on the play. I don't know why everyone's getting in, but it makes sense. He's the big dragon. I don't know why Red wasn't in the play originally. He wasn't eligible. Kate Sith either. But I guess they're all going to be part of the play. That's the only reason they'd be dressed up. But he's got the dragon because, you know, and then he's the Squire Knight. These two aren't even eligible, so who knows what their role's going to be. I don't know where Eris and, I mean, Eris is there, but that might be VR Eris. I don't like that they're feeding this. Here's my hope that they kill her. I hope that they're getting all the Clarith stands up in their jimmies. They're rustling their jimmies, and then they go through with it and go, see you later, bum. To the grave where you belong. Okay, it also makes sense why they're fighting here. This is probably just part of the play, unless it's a fake out, but I doubt it. There's the princess, there's the squire. So this is probably just the playroom. Get a closer look here. Gee, I wonder if there's going to be a boss fight down here or something. They have a potion vending machine and a rest bench. That's going to be maybe materia fusion. That's going to be some sort of fusion or like super boss lock or something. That's going to be something really interesting and crazy. Other than that, everything else looks normal in here. I don't know why Kate Sith is up there with Cloud. That's going to be so sad. Part 2 is going to be filled with so much sadness. Red learning about his father, Barrett dying and Marlene, and then just the sadness of everything they're changing to break my heart for OG7. Looks like this might be Calm flashback. There's probably the gondola scene date or something. Looks like the tiny Bronco might not get shot down. Like there's no Palmer, there's no Rufus, there's no Shinra. Is there gonna be no confrontation in town? Just none? Because Sid seemed willing to help us too. Unless he's willing to help because he wants to get the tiny Bronco out of here undamaged. That's gonna, part 2 is gonna be so heartbreaking all over, man. So she is in her own home. Is she just gonna cross dimensions? That's the fake out. That's the fake out. She's gonna die in the alternate timeline and live in the main timeline. That's the fake out.
Please, I'm begging you, lend me your strength.
That's gotta be the fake out. They're gonna actually kill her, but it'll be in the alternate timeline where it really doesn't matter anyways. You have Marlene talking about it. You have Zack there. And so maybe it is gonna be a double fake out. Maybe Zack goes and saves her in this timeline and she doesn't die in either timeline.
I'm begging you, lend me your strength.
I don't know. Even though it's all new and scary, it is exciting to me. Not exactly in a good way, but it's... Are you ready? Is the Omega boss fight part of today's DLC? It's scarily exciting. Like I said, I'll see it through to the end because it's FF7, but we'll have to see. No clue, was that a surprise? Eris is like Celeste. Chapter 3 scene, Drifting Soul. Watch this over and over, kill them all. I thought the vocalists were fine. I don't know who she is, but I thought she sounded fine. Rocket Town is smaller. Yeah, I don't know. That is, I guess that's all she wrote for that. That's interesting. I'm still going to avoid as much info as I can. I don't think there's any big game shows between now and release date, so the only reason I watched this one, again, it was part of the Game Awards. I wasn't going to turn them off specifically to avoid the trailer, so. But, yeah, I guess that's it for the YouTube video.